So there has been a change here in the NFL schedule for week 16, 2024. There's been a NFL change here in the TV coverage, like what channels during the game. We have CBS early was supposed to show LA Rams at NY Jets. Los Angeles LA Rams at the NY Jets. And then Tennessee, Indianapolis, and New England at Buffalo. Then the late window was supposed to show San Francisco, Miami, Jackson, Las Vegas. And then the early single window was Philadelphia, Washington, NY Giants, Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago, Arizona, Carolina. Then in the late window, you had Denver, LA Chargers, and Minnesota, Seattle. However, Denver, LA Chargers got flexed to Amazon, and then Cleveland, Cincinnati got moved to the Fox single window, the early part of that window, okay? And then they left Minnesota, Seattle in the late window, okay? But now, however, there's been a change. As you see here, in the early window now, Cleveland at Cincinnati is now in the early window on CBS. New England at Buffalo is moved to the late window. And the reason why New England at Buffalo is moved to the late window is because San Francisco and Miami was going to be the featured game on CBS. It was going to be, however, San Francisco is 6-8, and Miami is 6-8. Both teams are 6-8, and they are nearly out of the playoff picture. Both are. Both teams are nearly out. San Francisco is 2 back in their division, and Miami is 2 back from the last wild card spot. There is still hope for a last wild card spot. LA Chargers have that at 8-6. There is still a little hope, but it's running pretty thin for Miami though. So, in San Francisco, the wild card, San Francisco really doesn't have hope for a wild card. They need to win the division, and that's even running pretty thin for San Francisco. So, and I'm surprised they didn't move. I'm surprised San Francisco and Miami didn't get moved to say like the early window, and they flip-flopped San Francisco, Miami, and New England at Buffalo. I mean, I'm kind of surprised by that one. And then it was Cincinnati, Cleveland, Cincinnati. It was moved to the Fox. But I can kind of see why though, because Pittsburgh at Baltimore is on Fox on Saturday, when the Saturday games that they're having, on over the air channels, and that is due to 2 Christmas Day games on Wednesday, and instead of having like Sunday and Wednesday, which is 2 days off, which is like a day of rest, then probably a travel day on Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be game. I mean, no, then you're having, so then probably Sunday might be the rest day. Sunday could be like the rest day, and then Tuesday could be, Monday could be practice, maybe Tuesday a little bit of practice, and then game day on Wednesday. So they want to have it so it's like Sunday to Thursday, like we have 3 days of practice, or like resting and 2 days of practice, and then travel on that same Wednesday. Maybe when the day Wednesday would be lighter. Maybe you travel the day of, or and if it's close by, or you travel like day before, like, and just have like on Wednesday. Well, so who knows? But That's why they're having the two Saturday games, is because Houston, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Baltimore are all playing on Christmas Day on Wednesday on Netflix. And it's Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and it's Houston and Baltimore. And all four teams are playing each other. They're on Christmas. They're playing on Christmas, so they're going to play each other on Saturday showcase. But it's not a Saturday showcase like you're used to on like NFL Network, where they have the NFL Network Saturday showcase, where it's nationally televised on the NFL Network, and then it's on over-the-air channels, and in the media markets, so in the TV markets, like they have every year. Like, it's not like that. It's just where it's on. It's just on these ones, or not scheduled to be on, or NFL Network. But they are. The only reason why they're having them is due to the Saturday, because Christmas games. Otherwise, these games would either be Sunday night, Monday nighters, or they would be one of those, or they would be just playing on Saturday. With Pittsburgh, Baltimore could be a Sunday nighter. Houston, Kansas City could be a Monday nighter. Place of those two are. You could definitely see that. So, and that's assuming part of why they're not over the air as well. Yeah, that's just an update here on the week 16, 2024 TV schedule for the TV networks. So New England at Buffalo is moved from the CBS early window to the CBS late window in place of the featured early window. In place of the previous featured late window game, I should say. San Francisco and Miami was going to be the featured late window game. New England Buffalo has taken its place, and then Cleveland at Cincinnati has taken New England at Buffalo's place, and probably left LA Rams at NY Jets as the featured CBS early game, and then moved to Cleveland since they moved out of Fox single to CBS early, and that's because Pittsburgh at Baltimore is shown on Fox for the Saturday games. Two Saturday games featuring Christmas. Two Saturday games featuring Christmas teams. They're playing Christmas. So, yeah. So now what the CBS early window is, the national game is going to be probably LA Rams and NY Jets. I would assume. Because at least the LA Rams are in playoff contention. And then the Fox single, I would assume it's probably going to be it's Philadelphia, Washington, because Philadelphia is in the same window. Because Philadelphia is tied for the number 1 seed. However, Detroit has the tiebreaker advantage over Philadelphia due to conference record. Washington, however, is on the edge of the wild card. They're a game back of like teams like Seattle and possibly LA Rams. If LA Rams didn't happen to be, in the division hunt, they could be in the wild card hunt. They could be chasing Washington for the wild card. So I could see that Philadelphia guarantee Philadelphia Washington will be in the single early window. It's a single national game in the single window. But it's going to be interesting to see if Kevin Burkhart's somebody calls Philadelphia Washington or Pittsburgh Baltimore. But I'm assuming they're calling Pittsburgh or Baltimore, and then Philadelphia Washington will be Jordy Wilson. Just because there's not a ton of probably like 2/3 of the country, 3/4 of the country will probably see Philadelphia, Washington. Probably 2/3 will probably see Philadelphia, Washington. So that's really why. But you never know though.